everybody, today is ball joint day. We've got get this one off. Got a Moog replacement here that makes it a little easier to put on. So I've got the tire and wheel off, so let's just get to it. I like to drop the tie rod in. It only takes a minute. That way I can move this assembly either way without having to hop in the truck and move the steering wheel, get it greasy with your hands. Got a 21 on this. That's literally all there is to it. Now I can move this assembly any way I want to. Got a 19 on these. Alright, so let's take this off. We're going to hang it up. .36. T30 on this. .5mm. There it comes. 18. .18 on this upper. Let's take off this bottom nut. Here we got 24. Okay, so to get to this point took about 30-40 minutes. At the factory they use a crimping tool that kind of smashes this edge over here, 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 here. What we're going to do is we can chisel these back towards inward, and probably this one, but these two, what I do is I take a cutoff wheel and I just grind away without getting into the control arm, that little lip there, and then it allows it to push through. So the replacement ones I got, these Moog, this is going to get pressed down, so this will get pressed up, plus it's got a grease fitting that we have to make sure is in the right spot, and then it has this machined groove that fits up here, and then you put this big circ clip that retains it, so you don't need the tool that smashes this back down. I'm just going to push these back where they need to be. Alright, so I got most of those pushed back in except this one, and that's where we're going to take off this little bit of lip here. Not much. Okay, now we can push this out. Alright, so we got our ball joint press here. Just need to find out what's going to work. At go to this bigger one. Here's the old ball joint out of the other side. So this outer ring right here, you have to go past that. So if I put this one on here, this will push it out. Let's do this. Alright, so here's our new one. Oh, here's a difference. The new one, I can't even move it. It's so tight, which is good. Since they give us a grease fitting, I kind of put the, so the knuckle's going to be up there like that, so there's going to be more access to get to the grease fitting on this side. That's about like that. I'm going to put a mark right here so that I know I want that grease fitting pointed that way when we reinstall this. Can't put it in now because it won't go through with the grease fitting in there. Alright, so they give you this little tube of like Loctite slash lube. Put this in here. I'm using this one that comes with the Harbor Freight kit. That fits nice in there. Line up our marks. This one is going to sit on the top of here to let this come through. This fit on this top one is so tight, it's almost like a perfect fit, so I'm going to put a little mark. This is a reference to where that needs to be. Alright, so I'm going to put a mark there also. Put this on. I got a setup that works here now. So I got a longer cup. It's going to push up on this. This has to be centered here. Alright, now I'd like to take the ring and just make sure it's going to fit in this groove all the way around so that we know that this is up high enough, and it does. Okay, pretty simple. Alright, put our grease fitting in. Torque that later. Alright, the little mark we made goes to the top. Like that. I want to make sure the hole is here for the sensor, and that the sensor is in, that the bearing is in the correct location. Got this ring that goes on the back. Forget that. hand to make sure they're not stripped. Cross thread. This is 37 foot-pounds. Can't get my torque wrench in there, but wheel bearing bolts are 133. Lower ball joint is 37. Wheel speed sensor back in. Caliper bracket bolts to 148. So we got 37 on this also. Let's put our screwdriver in here to keep the rotor from turning. 188 on this. So facing this on this side, you got plenty of room to get the grease hose in here. Alright, so that's it. It took about 2.5 hours altogether to do the whole job. Thanks for watching. See y'all on the next one.